Alright guys, what is going on? You know who it is, Griffin with another live stream for you guys. Gonna try things a little different here. Just actually went and got an iPhone 8 today. Got it plugged into my mic. Hopefully the audio is doing alright. I'm actually going to look on here myself. Looks alright. Well, awesome, we are live. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing this with everybody like always. And obviously we are not sharing from the laptop this time, so that is a change for sure. So I shared it on Facebook. If you are hopping in, please do me a huge favor and like and share with all of your like-minded friends. I greatly appreciate that for sure. We are going to get going here in just a second. Looks like no one's quite on yet other than myself. Hopefully this is streaming alright for you guys this time. This is exactly why I got my new phone, because this phone right here, the Samsung, is absolute garbage. I'll be the first to admit it. But anywho, I'll go ahead and exit out of that because it's probably sucking some of my horrible Wi-Fi that I've mentioned multiple times now. And besides, we are 2 minutes into the video, which means it's time to get this show going. Now that I got my drink of water in, not going to really talk about too much today. I might as well pick that phone right back up because I might need to use it just as refreshers. But I kind of wanted to just talk mostly about, I've mentioned this app probably 3 or 4 times now. The app Top Buzz, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, Top Buzz. It's a newer app still. I read up some more on it. It was created in late 2015 just for us content creators, and really it just allows you to do so much more and actually get paid per click and whatnot. They still do not go in detail for how the conversions are and whatnot for paying, but I'll say so far that I have received 10 clicks, and with that I have earned about a nickel. Obviously that's no money whatsoever, but it's only 10 clicks on my articles and videos. I've only got so far, I just uploaded another article, so I now have 3 articles up and I have 2 videos up as well, so I only have 5 pieces of content up on there, and I've got a nickel. So if you do the math, that's about a penny per upload, so to speak. Obviously I don't have a view on every single one, and they only update, like, I notice around once every mid-morning around 10 a.m. Central, so that would be roughly 11 a.m. Eastern and about 8 a.m. Pacific. So that tends to be when they update the whole payment and how many views you have and whatnot. It's still a really new app for sure. I just got a message from them talking about how they're upping their process for submitting, not for submitting, but for allowing content to be posted, because I guess they've had people posting pornographic websites in their articles and whatnot, just a bunch of stuff that people don't really care about at the end of the day. People don't want to see at the end of the day, for the most part. Obviously there's a few people out there that might, but as we know, YouTube went through the same thing when it was first starting. Facebook did. Every platform goes through that learning phase of just, one, they don't expect the rapid growth that they receive, so thus they have to up their security, so to speak, when it comes to upload time and whatnot. So it told me that my video might take up to 24 hours to be fully published and released to the public, just because they're literally going through one by one now, not just like letting whatever be posted. I'll be the first to admit that there are some spam videos on there and whatnot, and so I mean you just have to like pick through and so to speak. but it's definitely a legit and good. I definitely think that Top Buzz will be a good platform, especially for content creators going forward. Even if you're just a viewer, not necessarily a huge content creator, I would suggest you going and checking it out because there's some funny stuff on there. There's some really good informational stuff on there, be it stock markets, be it business, finances. Actually, I don't follow anyone yet, but I've clicked on enough people where like it's starting to show like their algorithm starting to catch up with what I look at. So it's showing a lot more finance type stuff and content creator type stuff. So I mean, I'll just pull it up for you all real quick. I actually have like the BuzzFeed Top Buzz video app downloaded right now. Not the actual Top Buzz app. There's like two apps I know for Apple. I think there's just the one. They mix the two combined in Android, if I'm thinking right. So here's my dashboard. This isn't what I'm looking for. I'm already used to the Apple one. Apparently I can't find it where it shows all of my stats and whatnot. All it shows is my earnings, like I said, actually it's 3 cents. I thought it was a nickel. But as you can see, 3 cents. And if you look closely there, my newest upload is just a little short minute video. They only let you upload minute videos whenever like you create it live, not live literally like on YouTube, but if you click the camera icon there, you can shoot a video. It has to be more than 4 seconds and apparently a minute or less. So like I said, I think it'll be a good little community for content creators for sure, and for people hopping on. Like I said, you can literally look for gifts. There's gifts on there. There's funny, entertainment, society, cute, lifestyle, sports, car, tech, military, food, for you, specifically for you, based on other stuff that you watch. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Like if you're looking just for something new, essentially, I would definitely just suggest just checking it out. If you don't like it, it's a simple delete. There's no harm in just checking it out. They don't spam your email or anything like that. You can literally sign up with your Facebook, I believe, Google account, Twitter maybe, and maybe even Instagram. I know there's like 3 different ways you can sign up. And no, I'm not like affiliated with them whatsoever. I'm just strictly trying to promote myself as a content creator on there. If you notice in my description boxes, I've even been posting my link, my specific profile link. So if you guys want to, you can go follow me on there as well. But I can tell it's still a pretty new platform, but now it's already up to the top 20 on Apple and Android's app list, social media list. So it's definitely a upper coming, is that what you call it? Whatever. Tripping on my words tonight. It's been a long day. But point being, it's an awesome app. You should definitely consider downloading it. It doesn't look like anyone is currently watching right now. Oh well, most of this is just to familiarize myself with doing live video. If you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you can expect live little clips here and there. It's not going to be anything like on YouTube where I do a full-fledged show or anything. At least for the time being, I might hop on Facebook Live and Instagram for a little bit longer. Instagram probably more so than Facebook for the beginning. I don't know, we'll just play it by ear. But as always, the Griffin Thomas Show will be live, hopefully every night. Hopefully the stream is doing alright. Like I said, I didn't have it pulled up here just because I didn't want to slow my internet down, which would slow down the stream. But I will go ahead and hop back in it just to see how it's doing. It looks like it's doing alright. I can't tell because who knows with my phone and it only being connected to Wi-Fi now since this one's disconnected. But yeah, so as for today, I actually went and hopped on over to Sprint. Yeah, I know Sprint's really bad, right? But I went over to Sprint, had to hop on this iPhone 8. I got a really good deal on it that I just couldn't pass up. I only paid for it outright. I don't ever do the monthly installment BS. I tell them straight up if I can't afford it in cash, then I don't need it that bad. And I mean, I got a really good deal on it. Didn't even have to trade in my phone or anything like that. But yeah, you should definitely hop on. If you have Sprint, go to Sprint's website. You can always get a better deal. deal I found out than you can in store. For one, they waive your $30 upgrade or activation fee, whichever one they charge you. They waive it whenever you do the whole thing online. And then for two, the phones are always cheaper. I found out that you can actually buy like refurbished phones and all that good stuff too. So if you want to get an even cheaper price, you could go that route. I saw that they had like a used refurbished iPhone 7 for, I think if you were to go the monthly route, I believe it was only like $10 a month, something like that, 10 or 13 a month. When I know when that phone first came out, it was like what, $30 a month. So I mean, it's not too bad of a deal, but I think if you bought it outright, it was gonna be like $200 or $300. So nothing. I mean, I know for some people like, whoa, $200 or $300 for a phone is stupid, but I mean, let's be real. Phones are gonna do nothing but get more expensive, especially with inflation and whatnot. But yeah, I went ahead and did that because, as you can see, this shoots pretty good. This is the front face camera, by the way. I'm looking at the camera. It's right there. It shoots pretty good. This is 1080p for sure. But versus this, never gonna buy a Samsung again. I mean, given it's like a 2-year-old phone, and I'm sure Samsungs have improved and whatnot, but every time I go and get a Samsung, they're just bad. So for the time being, I'm going to stick with iPhone probably for at least the next 2 or 3 years. And just overall, Apples are just a lot more easier to use. I just like their products a lot more. But other than that, as for today, didn't really do too much. Read a little bit of Gary Vaynerchuk's new book that I cannot seem to put down. I love that book so far. It's nothing short of what I expected. It's an amazing book so far. I haven't really gotten too much through it, but I'm, about 30 pages deep now, something like that. And I mean, if I could, I would literally just read it straight through. I have other stuff going on, obviously, so I can't have to make these videos and do these shows for you guys, and obviously promote on all my other social media platforms. But that's an awesome book, and if you aren't already, and of course my dad's typing me on Snapchat. My dad recently got Snapchat, which is awesome, I guess, if you want to say that. But made me lose my train of thought. Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Crushing It. It just came out, what, yesterday or the day before? I think the day before, because I got it yesterday, if I remember right. Yeah, yesterday. Can't even get my day straight anymore. But you should definitely pick it up. I think it's on sale right now on Amazon for like $17, I want to say, when the normal price is $29.99. I don't know if that was like a first day sale or anything like that, so don't quote me on that price. But when I purchased it the night before, it was $17.29, I think, to be exact. Like I said, don't quote me on that price exactly, but even for $20, $30, I mean, that book is filled of information that you just don't even think about. He interviews a whole bunch of entrepreneurs that literally start like us, just normal people working jobs they hate for people they hate, and they just work, learn, put the money into their business they need to, connect with the people they need to, and just over time they've just grown their own little empires online, which is obviously what I love. I just love watching people start from just, I mean, it's literally quote unquote the rags to riches story. I just love watching people go from like situations where everyone's telling them you're not gonna make it, this, that, and the other, the defy all odds, so to speak, type of stories. I just love hearing those stories, and the fact that so many of them are in that book, I just appreciate it for sure, and it just gives me a little bit of motivation, because I'm not saying that I'm starting from nothing. I mean, obviously I'm not hurting too bad. I always wear decent clothes. I'm in a decent home with my girlfriend and whatnot. I'm not hurting by any means, but just seeing that normal people work normal jobs in normal towns. You don't have to live in New York City. You don't have to live in Silicon. You don't have to live in a big town, big city to make it on the internet. You can literally start in a room with a cheap light set. I mean, I'll literally show you guys my light set right here. Just got one light there. We got another light there. We got a whole bunch of crap in my way. Still got to throw out my TV box, and I mean, literally, you can just start with a cheap little set, just like I am right here, and you don't know who will find you. You don't know, and I mean, that's the thing. You can't expect in today's internet for people to just be looking for people. Like you have to go DM people on Instagram, Twitter, add people on Snapchat, hit them up in their comments on YouTube or Musically if you're into that thing. Just all these different social media platforms, Reddit. What else is there? Tumblr still. You need to just do all the, and I'm not saying you need to literally jump in every single one, but jump in as many as humanely possible. I personally am now on Reddit, trending. Well, obviously trending too is another one that I love. Reddit, trending, Tumblr, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. What else? I know there's more. Pinterest, just all these different platforms where you can literally promote your content, help promote other people's content, show that you're one to add value to their life and not just spam their comments or spam their Instagram direct messages. I love Instagram direct messages right now. I'm currently chatting with like a couple of you. There's one, I'm not going to show you literally the subscribers, but you can literally see that my Instagram, it's full of DMs. I'd say, let me count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 currently, which isn't a lot, but I mean, I'm not a huge YouTuber, so I mean, I'm not going to have a bunch. But just by simply doing something as simple as let's say you're a YouTube creator, simply just screenshotting your video and posting it with a bunch of hashtags that are actually relevant. Don't just hashtag follow for follow or any stupid stuff like that. Like hashtag stuff like YouTuber, subscribe, vlogger, whatever your video is about, personal finance, in my case a lot of the time, or business marketing, social media marketing, whatever your content's about, hashtag the heck out of it, and you'll get people that'll comment. And yeah, some of them are spam, but a lot of times, like this guy, he commented on my video. He said that he liked my content and whatnot, and to go check his out. I saw he has about 60 subscribers. Not a huge channel by any means, but what I do, I direct message him. I said, hey man, checked out I'll tell you straight up, hey man, seen your comment, checked out your channel and your Instagram out. And I was asking him if he's just now getting back with YouTube, because I saw he posted about a year ago and had about a year drought. And I was just kind of asking him what his goals are with YouTube and whatnot. And I told him that I subscribe to him, and hopefully he'll subscribe to me as well. And hopefully we can kind of feed off each other, have some good conversations and whatnot. Because I mean, that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's just building a community, opening that door for maybe possible, what do you call them? I can't even think. Like I said, I'm so tired today. It's just been a long day. Collaboration, that's the word I'm thinking of. Opening the door for maybe possible collaborations in the near future. You just never know what door you're going to open up just by simply shooting a little quick 30-second to a minute DM. I'm not saying hit them up with something stupid like, hey, I got this shirt, you should wear it. Like, go hit up some random person and say that, because most of the time they're going to be like, no, or give you the middle finger essentially. Don't be spamming people or doing stuff like that. How I do it most of the time is I let people come to me. I let them come to my page, comment on a post. Gary Vaynerchuk, he says go directly to people, but I'm kind of playing it. I probably will start. I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't reach out to people at all. I'll look at the hashtags that I hashtag, and I'll look at people's profiles and whatnot. And if I find something that I really think we click on, I'll comment and be like, hey, like just something relevant to the post and whatnot. And I'll be like, if you wouldn't mind checking out my page or something that's not spammy, because if it looks spammy, they're not even going to acknowledge or comment whatsoever, and it's just a good way to get ignored. But that's a whole nother topic for a different day. I don't want to make this strictly about social media. That'll probably be maybe tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's Friday, so I don't know what tomorrow's video is going to be about. But stay tuned for that for sure. The whole one person that's actually watching. But and it's actually not me, so somebody is actually watching, so that's nice. But as for the whole finance situation and whatnot, obviously nothing much has changed. Just another day grinding and whatnot. About still waiting to start an order up. They finally got my registration for my car and all that stuff. They wanted proof that I had the car registered. They wanted proof of insurance. They wanted my driver's license. They wanted a copy of like a voided check or whatever, and they wanted all this stuff, and they finally got it all through email and whatnot. So they asked me if I could come in Monday at 3:30, and I was like, guys, I don't get off till 4, you know this. And they asked what my days off were, and I said Thursday, Friday, starting next week. So it sounds like I'm officially going to start with order up next either Thursday or Friday, whichever one the woman decides on. So I'll definitely be sure to shoot a few Snapchats and Instagram stories and maybe a live. I doubt a live YouTube video, but wouldn't throw the chance out. Wouldn't go that out the door completely, but you can definitely expect some activity on my social media feeds for sure. I'll be showing you guys, look, this is how you get out of debt. This is how you get where you want to be financially. Work, work, work. I'm not saying that you should go pick up 3 jobs or anything like that. I mean, if you're not if you don't have an entrepreneurial bone in you whatsoever, then yeah, do whatever it takes. Go and work 24 hours a day if you have to. I mean, obviously 24/7 is impossible, but go and work 18, 20 hours a day if you have to. Do whatever it takes to get out of debt and get where you want to be financially. Now, if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, now obviously you're going to want to set aside some time every day. Don't set aside time to go watch TV or go have a beer with the buds or any stupid BS like that. Get to work and do it like how I'm doing it. I get up at 5 a.m., I do my meditation, I take my shower, my morning routine, all that good stuff, and then for about 30 minutes, I'll kind of do some YouTube work, check all my social media, see how all of it's doing and whatnot, and then I go to work from 8 to 4. Usually, luckily at work, I'm able to be on this 99% of the day, so I'm all over social media, all over YouTube and whatnot, listening to audiobooks, just always looking to improve. Then I get off work. As soon as I get off work, once I start to order up, once I get off work, I'll probably do order up. I'm assuming 1 or 2 nights a week, and then those other nights will be full-fledged entrepreneurial stuff. And then on my days off, since my days off are 9 times out of 10 when my girlfriend has to work anyways, as soon as she gets up, I'll get up, start doing order up throughout the day. When she gets around 2 or 3 o'clock, a little bit before she gets off, I'll stop order up for the day and then go back into my entrepreneurial stuff. You just have to plan out your days for what will fit you, what will fit in within your budget, how much money you need both for your business, paying off debt, whatever your money situation is. And then from there, just use your time wisely. Time management is such a huge key, not only in running a business while having jobs and whatnot, but just life in general. If you want to be a successful person, you have to know how to manage your money and how to manage your time. If you don't do those 2 things, you're not going to be very successful, no matter if you're an entrepreneur or just an average guy looking to have a successful life and go and take trips and whatnot. If you don't plan your time out, you're just not going to be very successful. I need to take a quick drink real quick, and then I'll go ahead and start wrapping this live stream up. Looks like we're going on 25 minutes now. But yeah, I figured this live stream would be a little bit different just because, why? Well, duh. One, because I'm not on the laptop, so I'm not giving you a physical update on trending, all that good stuff. I just actually posted my newest video, or not newest video, I think second newest video to trending, the one about what you should do with your tax refund if you're lucky enough to get one this year. If you didn't see that video, you should definitely check it out as soon as you get done watching this video. Other than that, there's really not too much more to say. I will plan on probably doing this similar kind of setup tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be quite as long. I don't know if it's going to be 20-30 minutes, because I think now that I have this kind of setup, I'm going to kind of experiment with doing Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I don't know. I'll just kind of play it by ear. In the near future, hopefully I plan on buying a few little iPhone 6s or iPhone 5s's, ones that at least shoot 720 or 1080p. That way I can actually have them all set up here, where one will be a Facebook Live and one will be an Instagram Live, and then obviously the YouTube one will be lives in center. That's the ultimate goal. I don't know how soon that will come. I'm hoping to do that sometime in February, if not March, depending on tax refunds and all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm hoping to get my first tax refund back in God knows 3 years now. So we'll just play it by year as for that, and who knows, with order up and whatnot, I might have a little bit of spare money. Obviously, if you know me, 99% of my spare money is going towards my debt snowball and getting my emergency fund fully funded, which is really, really close now. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, that's pretty much what you can just expect. Like I said, probably gonna start doing about 15-minute streams until we at least get the audience going to where we're having more following. Then maybe I'll start doing longer. Like I said, who knows? We'll just play it by ear. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you're seeing it after the live stream, if you watched this whole thing this far, I definitely give you a thumbs up for sure. If you did watch the whole thing, let me know in the comments. Say, hey buddy, I watched this entire video, and I'll give you the heart, not even the thumbs up. I'll give you the heart that YouTube allows us to give now. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, definitely make sure to smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel and actually watched this whole video, thank you very much. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll try to put it right here after the video uploads. And like I said, if you didn't see the previous video about what you should do with your tax refund, you should consider watching that video. If you're not going to watch it right after this video on the live stream, if you're watching it after and it gets uploaded, that video will be right here. I worded that probably so wrong, but you guys get what I mean. But until next time, guys, have a good night and keep going and making money this year.